Welcome back everyone to Software Inc. and thank you for the comments and the support. So a few of my questions were answered. So Atori, the Mindtree and Lauren, I think it was Williamson, all commented with various things. So one of the things I was asking was about personality. So for example, I don't know if I can get my information up. Let me have a look. Is it here? Okay, I can't see it. Oh, no, there it is. So, generous and a flirt. So, apparently, this can change what sort of people that we're going to have to employ, because they have to kind of work well with me. So, we have to kind of mix well. So, if I'd have changed them to being mostly lazy or mostly stressed, and we do lean towards the stressed a little bit, it could cause some issues. So, in a roundabout way, it's kind of good that we're somewhere sat in the middle. The other one was with regards to contract work, and I was saying, well, on one hand I was saying I wasn't getting the full amount, but what I forgot is they give you an upfront amount as well. Okay, so I did actually get charged for a bug, but I did get the vast majority of the money because they give you a little bit up front. And the other question was, it's a shame I can't see how well I did, but below so these are the contracts I can accept, and these are the finished ones, so these are the ones that I've actually done. So I can actually see how well I've done. It doesn't actually give me a review as such, but it lets me know that I've not kind of incurred any penalties, although there is a few penalties for bugs. There's 3 bugs in that one. I think that was the really expensive one though. I shouldn't have probably have done that. But let's quickly pick something up. And then we'll look at doing some recruiting, I think. Let's go for that one. Quality needs to be good. But we'll see how we do with that. And then, yeah, I think we'll definitely look into recruiting another person. We're not the richest of people, but I think if we have another person, we can probably do some better stuff. And then we can look into designing some software of our own, I think. Okay, so it's a new day. I think I start work at 8 o'clock because I'm lazy. Just, if anyone knows, is this blue line here, is that the point at which we can cut off and go to the next stage, so in this case, develop? Because I will end up leaving it all the way to the end, but that blue line is there for a reason, and it doesn't much tell me why it's there. So I can only assume that's why, and I don't think I have a car. So I did notice in the build mode, you can't put car parks in. So there is that. We could put a water cooler in here. There's lots of different things we can actually do. But I would like to recruit someone, but that's going to cost money. So maybe if we set up before I start work, let's have a look at putting another desk in here. I'm not going to put them right next to me. I'm just going to chuck them over here in the corner. We'll give them a nice chair as well. What about break room? We've not got a vending machine or a water cooler, have we? Let me put... That costs... Aha, it costs money with electricity. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Let's put a water cooler in here as well. So at least they've got some way of eating and drinking. What else have we got? Canteen common. What have we got in here? Anything of use? We've already got the clock in. Right, so we need a computer. Let me try that again. Drag that this way. Perfect. So depending on what sort of person we recruit would kind of depict what sort of stuff they're going to have on their desk. So helps keep your employees organised. I think that's just a general thing, isn't it? Oh, you can only put one thing on these desks. Well, that sucks. Right, that's more for support or marketing, that is. I see. Artist, aha, drawing tablet. Let's put that, because that was the one thing I think we were not very good at. Perfect. I don't know if this person's going to be annoyed because they're all sharing the same space. From what I've seen in some of the videos that I've watched, is each team likes to be separate for some reason or other. I'm not too sure. So we've got manage employees, that's me. Let's hire someone. So let's go for artist. Specialization. Was it audio that I sucked at? Can I look at myself? Here I come, speak of the devil. Details, help if I click on myself. Ah, it's already down here anyway. Oh no, it is art. So I guess this person we will go for 2D. I will assume that's the right thing. So interview, overall skills, specialization, personality. So salary, that's how much a month we're going to pay them. I think we can afford to do that. Is this how much money I want to invest on looking for them? Okay, let's put... We're not rich, so I don't want to go crazy. Okay, so compatibility is one of the main things I have to think about. So if we... You see, very bad wouldn't be good. They're not going to work very well with me. So we got great, and then we're looking at skill, I suppose. So 100%. So they are literally an artist. Don't have much else. A little bit of programming, which isn't too bad. What about a quick look through some of these other people? So, you know, I think because we're going to get on quite well. They're 54, which is a shame. I mean, I don't know what time they retire at, but you kind of want people that are going to be around for a while. Slightly lazy. Yeah, but, you know, fast learner. You can see compatibility is great because they're a cocky flirt, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. With a little bit of 2D and a little bit of audio skill as well, which is quite good. And some coding skill. So that might come in handy when we're actually developing stuff. So I think, how do we just click hire? Perfect. He's designing... let's read that again. Levine Morris is designing Street Fart, but is not competent with design work. Okay. Oh, I see, because she's not skilled. I'd have to give her a separate team. I see. Why are you working over here and not there? Can I assign this to you? Select furniture types in selected rooms. Set as default type. Place, move, color. I was wondering if we could make this belong to someone. Oh, there we go. Unassigned furniture. So who was it assigned to? I'm all a little bit confused. Default style. Furniture colour. I'm not too sure I love working. Well, that's good. It doesn't give me an option to assign it. Oh, I bet it's here somewhere and I'm literally just not seeing it. Okay. So, let's have a look. We've got teams, haven't we? Manage staff. Is this going to be the thing? Oh, these are just the cleaning people. I see. Okay, we don't need that. Manage employees. Here we go. Laverne Morris. Let's see. What have we got? Change roles, change team. So we need to make another team. I'm not too sure how to do that yet. We don't want to fire them. Can we... change name? Oh, so I could actually name some of these people after you guys. That might be quite interesting. Let me know if you want to be named. We can educate them, change roles. So artist. I see. So I'm sat down. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to this as develop. I think if I click myself and change my role, I don't want to do any role at the moment because. Sorry, I don't want to stick myself to one role because I won't be able to do most of this stuff until we have the whole team. But if we stick Laverne as mainly an artist at the moment, that might be quite useful. We'll see what happens here. I could have done this completely wrong. How do you make another team, I wonder? Any role, one artist, I see. Okay. So we've got manage staff, hire employees, manage teams. Oh, here we go. So the core team starts at 8, leaves at 5. Perfect. So, we can add another team. So I could add an art team if I wanted to. I don't think I need to right now. I don't think so anyway. Well, let's speed the game up because we're not going to get the new person starting until tomorrow anyway. I love working and I'm not paying attention. Right, see, 1 month left, fixed 1 bug. Now I can keep on doing this until tomorrow, to my knowledge, but we're right at the end, so I'm pretty sure we can just release that, right? So we got the 5,000, we'll take another one, another contract. So this takes 2 people, but it's probably... Oh no, sorry, 1 person, time limit 2. 2D art. That would be quite good with the other person, wouldn't it? Needs to be great though. Artist, 100% required quality. She's quite a good artist, isn't she? So let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this goes incredibly wrong. I know she's not here today, but she will be tomorrow. Now I'm going to be going home shortly. There I go. So let's whack this over to the next day. Right, we're both here. It's interesting that she's not on this table because we got a drawing tablet. Now I'm not too sure whether that tablet needs to be on the desk that person is using or whether it just needs to be in the same room. And they're already slacking. You see, you never see me get up to do any of this. I just sit there all day constantly working. So I'm currently not doing anything. I guess it's because I'm doing the development stage. But if I change what she actually does, it's here, isn't it? Yeah. If I change her role to, I'm trying to think, what could she do? She could, let's close this a second. So her base skill is art with a little bit of 2D, but she can code. So if I switch her to program, or even any job, that's going to speed this up a little bit. But this is the design stage, so it could go a little bit wrong because she's not very good at that. So let's see how that goes. It's quite a task. It's probably going to take most of the day to actually design this one though. So goal is 100%. And we're there, okay. So if we switch to develop, I wish I knew what job she was currently doing. Because at the moment I have no clue. If I change her to artist now, the question is, will she stop? No, she seems to be working. So that could be a good thing, you know. I definitely need to set up separate teams. That will probably make things a little bit easier. Or I could pay to have her go and study, because she's a fairly quick learner, I think. So there is that possibility. There's so many different things you can kind of think of. I don't want to invest too much money in her because, like I say, she's not... Ah, she's using... Is that me now? Oh, she really likes me. That's nice. But she's using the right desk. We're probably going to need a cleaner today as well. It's a little bit dirty in here. Okay, so that's done. So if we promote that now... There we go. Right, she's completely stopped working because there's nothing to do. So I wonder if... Let's have a look at training. Manage employees. Let's educate you on... Let's educate you on design if possible. Let's send you away for... On 2D design. That might be quite useful. Let's send you away for 2 months. Let's see what that does. I don't think she's going to go until tomorrow. Okay, that's done. If we release that, 13,000, fantastic. Right, so both employees are idle at the moment, so that lets me know that. That's brilliant. So we're getting money quite easily. So we got game assets is always going to be 2D art. So let's accept that one. Let's get going. Now this isn't going to take me long to actually design, so she will probably be able to jump in pretty quick by the looks of it. Okay, so as soon as I develop, there we go, because it needs some artwork, so she's going to do that. 100%, and then we'll promote. Does she bug fix? No. So we can release that tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure now, let's end the day. Actually, let's get a cleaner in, because it is a little bit dirty in here. Manage staff, core cleaning. I don't know if we need maintenance or not. I'm not too sure how you find out about that. I'm guessing we'll figure it out eventually. Does it tell you? Just clicking on the different things. Aha, state 92%, 70%, 99%. So, yeah, there is various things that do need maintenance, 79%. I'm wondering if the computer needs IT support as opposed to maintenance. Could try the maintenance thing. Let's have a look. So let's call maintenance. It's going to cost me some money. 60 an hour, but I can dismiss them when they're not doing anything. Let's release that one. We'll take that. We'll do another contract. Anything that doesn't involve arts is probably clock, thermostat, motor. Okay, game assets. Does that mean I need a clock to actually do this? Who knows? But let's accept the work and get on with it. Now I'm probably getting better at the job as time goes by. I don't know if you have to go and train to physically... Can we dismiss you? Is that how we do it? I think we have to go through here, don't we? Yeah, let's get rid of you. I think you've already dismissed yourself, haven't you? Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, what was I saying? It really is hard sometimes to talk and the maintenance person isn't doing anything. That work going home. So I guess they don't need fixing just yet, even though their state has dropped. Yeah, I don't know if you get better at the job the more you do it, or whether you just physically have to be sent away the whole time. So yeah, I don't know if it is just a case of going and get training to develop yourself. You would think, because most in reality you learn as you're doing something, don't you? So yeah, I think that'll do. So it's quite easy just to sit here doing contract work to make money. Mediocre. What's this command line? Features. I'm guessing that's something that they want in it. Okay. But I should be okay at doing that just based on my skill. So I could send myself off to actually learn stuff. So environment's 121%. The lighting is fairly bright. Hold computer 50%, employees, and temperature 21 degrees. That's perfect. So there's different things in here. Toggle lamps. Also, you can turn the lights on and off. As in, I'm guessing just seeing them. Room labels. So we can label rooms. I've not done yet. Data overlay. Oh. There's all manner of things in here. Excellent. So we've got different floors, toggle walls. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I kind of like the walls. There's going to be times when I'm probably not going to want to see them. Let's speed the game up a little bit more. Let's develop that. 100%, let's promote. So we're going to fix some bugs. And, oh, we released it just in time, I think. How did we actually do with that? Was that the last thing we did? February 1980, so yes. I don't know. 1981, so it's the last thing we did. So it was a month early. There was one bug. The thing is, the weird thing there is, it looked like the bug was fixed, so I could be wrong in how I'm seeing that, but clock, thermostat, motor. I'm not too sure what this is. I'm a little bit unsure. Command line. I know we can do that one, so we'll accept that. It needs to be horrible quality, so that's fine anyway. Let's skip to the next day. I am interested in developing some of our own stuff. That's something I want to look at. And we've got quite a bit of money now, so I could probably spend a little bit of time developing things. Let's speed it up till 8 o'clock. The only thing is we don't have an artist at the moment, so we've got myself. So I'm quite good at developing things. I think. What was my main skill? So, oh, actually, I've got quite a lot of stuff. So designing and coding, I'm fairly good at. Right across the board. My art is absolutely appalling. My audio is not very good. So we might need someone that's quite good at audio. And whatever system is classed as. And I think I've sent her off for some design training, but in the art line, since she's going to be an artist, the 2D and the audio probably could do with being a little bit better as well. So I guess it depends what we decide to develop. If it was some kind of audio program or an art program, we're probably not going to be great at it. Just because that base skill sucks a little bit. Let's see when she comes back. Okay, I'm not currently doing anything because I'm talking and not paying attention. Let's get that done. Release. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Let's pause the game a sec. So we've got developed software. So we've got operating systems, 2D editors, game engines, game, office software. So recommended programmers 2, 1 designer, no artist. Let's see if we can find something that requires an artist. there. I'm guessing it's going to be like a 2D editor. Oh no. Game engine. No artist. Okay, that's a little bit strange. You would have thought so, wouldn't you? A game. Why would that not recommend an artist? That makes no sense whatsoever to me. Operating system, that needs an artist. We haven't really got the people to do that though. Office software, 2 programmers. I think we need another programmer. So I think we might need to actually employ someone. Let's do that. In fact, we can duplicate, can't we? Is it this one? Replace, move. What's the duplicate? Select furniture types in the selected room, set as default, duplicate. Oh, it duplicates the whole thing. Fantastic. Oh, what have I just put? Oh, right, you can go up and down that way. Perfect. Let's put you there. And we are going to hire an employee as a programmer. Specialization, system or 2D? Interesting. I want to say system, but I don't know if we're necessarily doing the right thing there. Let's have a quick look. So, compatibility, great. Ooh, you're looking like the best person at the moment. Maybe I should have spent some more money on looking. Oh, wait a minute. 70.28. You are the best one. Good. Age 20, so you're still quite young. So base skill is programming. You got a little bit of marketing. Mainly coding. Not very good at designing. Bit lazy. And a little bit independent. I think we'll take them. Having a lazy person isn't necessarily a good thing, but do I need to assign them to a team, or are they automatically... Where are we? Manage teams. Yeah, you're just a part of this team, that's fine. I kind of want to do 7 till 5, I think. Yeah, I think that's fine, isn't it? It's a long day. You're not currently doing anything because I'm not paying attention. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's just do a little bit of contract work. Let's go with that one. Let's just accept that. Get you busy doing some stuff. So having an extra program is going to be quite good because I can focus on the design. And then when it comes to this stage, we're going to have the extra person, or extra 2 people, because the other one's an artist who can actually work on that as well. So the new employee should come in today. Or at least I would have thought they would have. Oh, here we go. Everyone is home. Everyone is back. Let's promote that. So are they all working on that too? They are. Fantastic. Let's release that. Let's just try one job with all of these guys here. So this needs to be mediocre. Let's accept that. Let's see what happens. So I think that's probably just going to be me working initially. Oh no. So that's Deborah. That's our new person. So let's have a quick look at Levine. What did she actually get then? So she got some... Oh wow, she got quite a bit of 2D design. That's not too bad. I think we need to educate her in 2D art though, because that would be quite useful, or even audio. Okay, let's send her off again. So specialization, 2D artist. I could send her away for... Should we send her away for 3 days? Or 3 months as it would be. So if we can get this right to the end, I think that might be quite good. That's going to cost me 3,000, but that's fine. Let's go for it. Let's send you off. Speed the game up a little bit. This is taking a bit of time. Interesting that the 2D side of it's not kind of... Nothing's really going on there. So it's probably good that I'm just going to send her off. Oh, there we go. Now she's doing some stuff. End of the day. Yeah, to get her trained up. I know she's old and it's probably a waste of money to invest in someone that's probably going to retire soon, but I just like kind of figuring out how it all works. Here comes, I was going to say everyone, but not quite. So the 2D's taking... Is this... I can't really hover over that. So fixed 4 bugs. Now it's interesting, that's it. So we got all that money. And we're probably, if I look in the contract work, we probably got fined for those 4 bugs, didn't we? Even though, but 3 bugs. One. There was only 1. Oh, okay. I can't really grumble at that, can I? So the question is, look, we've got over 100,000, which seems a lot, but I don't think it is. So let's have a look at development of software. So we have 2 programmers, don't we? So let's... Oh, this might need an artist once I start messing with this. Yes, look, recommended artists. Okay. So what have we got that we could probably work on with a pair of these 2? Audio tools, game engines, game, office software, content management system. Recommended programmers 2, 1 designer. So word processor. Use quality assurance to release a more stable product or fix the bugs as your customers... Okay, so you need a QA team. That's probably going to make things a little bit more difficult. We've got clip art, templates. Does that need an artist? It does. Presentation, that needs 3. Let's just go for something fairly simple. What you see is what you get. Auto layout. No, we can't put that in. So 2 designers. Let's do 1 designer. Let's just go with that. So we're making essentially a word processor, aren't we? I'm just going to literally call it Word because my brain can't really focus on that. Let's do it $14.99, nice and cheap. Server, what's this? Source control management. Have all codes synchronized in one place, which reduces bugs and makes your programmers more efficient during the alpha phase. Requires a server, so we can't do that. So is this the other stuff? Operating system? Oh, is this the OS that I've got to make it work on? Ooh. So we've got good and great. This one's got the most users. When was it? December 1978. And we're in 81. So that's not too bad. There's a lot of active users. So I think we'll go with that. Which, does that mean we have to pay a license? Yes, we have to pay some money to have it on there. That's 4. Int 4, that's fine. I can deal with that. Team, core team. Let's go for it. Do you want to start a marketing campaign for Word now? Marketing your product while it's under development will generate hype, which affects your launch sales and your Okay, no, let's not do that. I don't even have marketing team at this stage, so expected quality horrible. That's fantastic. The first thing we do could be pretty mediocre, but I guess we're going to learn. It'd be good once we get our artist back, that's for sure. We can probably work on something a little bit more substantial. Although with the amount of money we've got, we could probably start setting up a slightly bigger office and have individual departments. I think we could do that. Because it's quite easy just to pick up contract work, isn't it, and make some money. But to make the big bucks, I'm guessing you really are going to have to develop and support your own software. It sounds like quite a task, because if you offer QA, imagine all the bugs you've got to deal with. So you're going to need a customer service team as well. Quality's looking good. That's fine. I don't want to market it just yet. Not that I have anyone to do that. I mean, I could employ someone to do that, but outstanding. Let's go for that. Develop. He's working on art for Word, but he's not competent in art. I might delay the release and ruin the art. Oh dear. Don't know if the artist is back today though. Maybe it's another day. So we're not making any profits, as you can see by the big red boxes. Quality bad. Okay, so you're now not doing anything. My computer works really well. I'm glad it does. It looks really old-fashioned. Let's get a cleaner in. Now, I could potentially take a contract. Something fairly simple. Nothing to do with art, that will do. And I'm pretty sure if I put this, because I saw you have a priority here as a 2, will that person... Why isn't that person... Maybe I needed to assign a different team. Can I... Unassigned. Assign core team to do that. I see. That's not quite what I wanted to happen. I'm gonna have to make separate teams. I think that's the general gist of it. We'll get this one done first because we've got to get it done within a certain amount of time. Let's come back to the next day. We're gonna have our artist back. I'm pretty sure now. Yes, we are. Are you the artist? Because you all look the same to me. You are the artist. Excellent. So let's have a look. Fantastic. Oh wow, that was worth the investment. She's gone right to the end of the scale with that. I could send her off to do some audio stuff, but I'm quite happy with that. But she's not going to do anything right now. I don't know if she'll work on this project or not. Probably not. It's a shame she wasn't around for that. So they're now all costing me money, even if they're not doing anything. So what's this? Last month. Goal. There is no goal on there. I'm guessing we've got to go right to the end. Would make sense. Quality's outstanding. Let's promote that one. Fix one bug. Release that one. Right, let me have a quick look. So if we market this, not that we have a lot of money. So we've got radio, newspapers, television. We've only got my core team. So let's hope some people can market. Now that we've got a phone. Talking to press, hyping. So we're in alpha at this stage, so let's see, that's costing me money. So if I promote that now, there's a delay. What does that mean? Why is it delayed? Oh no, there we go, fixing bugs. And then if we end that, does the marketing change by any chance? Start campaign. It doesn't. I'm a little bit unsure about how that works, in all fairness. That's the budget. Is that a budget per day? It probably is. Let's drop that down a little bit because we're not rich. So they're just going to mark it, and if we release that now, do you want to start marketing campaign now? Okay. No, I'm already doing it, so that's fine. Ah, so we got, this is the support. So as people find bugs, if anybody find, oh there we go, 1 ticket queued. 2 tickets queued. So we already have some issues already. Is there any way? Market all software. Word. By Vey Design. Active users 63. So it's cost me 20,000 to get to the point where we are. We're charging £15 for it. Marketing none. Yeah, you see, that's not necessarily good. How do I market it? Distribution channels, deals. Manage how you want to distribute your software. Physical store, popularity. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in there for mine. We've got deals. Your product has been reviewed. We highly recommend Word. Word is a beautiful piece of engineering. Oh, that's nice. That's a good review. I can't fault that. It's not gonna actually give me. Oh, I don't know how you do that. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it's not that, is it? How do I market it? The support is finished as well. Let me pause the game. Research servers. Your releases. Word. So we sold 63 units. Marketing. Oh, I'm guessing it's like. Okay, no. Can we not do anything with that? Well, that sucks. So even though it's outstanding, there's only 63 people using it, and that has to be down to marketing. I'm gonna guess. So this has everything on here. Maybe it was too expensive. Office software. Can we arrange these? Yes, we can. Has anyone else released any Office software? Okay, it doesn't seem to be a huge market for it, but this one, wow, that made so much money. I guess it's all about doing it the right way. Okay, so we got 91,000 still. So I'm going to try and develop something else, and then depending on how that goes, we will probably expand and employ some other people. So we don't want to do an operating system. Let's do a 2D editor because we're not too bad at that. Because the artist is fairly good. And the artist can program too, from what I remember. Stability, medium, innovation, low. Expected interest, 100%. Max quality, outstanding. Customer reach is 0. I'm not sure why it says that. Let's do $49.99. Category. Okay, let's put that in there. Product name. So this is a 2D editor. Is this going to be like Photoshop or something like that? I think it is, isn't it? I need to start thinking of some really clever names for these programs. Because they usually are fairly catchy when they come to name some of these things. Do you know, I can't really think of anything, so I'm gonna really need your help with this. So let's go with Let's Draw. Let's just keep it nice and simple. Operating system. So let's go with the one that's got the most users. 1978. That still is the main one. Okay, so we'll take that one. That's going to cost me money, obviously, and that's probably where I've lost. Yeah, we could do like a tiny marketing campaign, but I think it's too early. I really do. So the artist won't do anything just yet. Although, does she have marketing skills? It doesn't say. How do I find that out? I would have thought that would have been in here. Details. Job satisfaction, team compatibility, comfort. Okay, there's so much information in here. Oh, yeah, marketing. There we go. I'm looking at the wrong person. That's fine. There we go. Artist, details. Well, there's a little bit of marketing in there. Laverne is probably better at that. I don't know. Am I looking at it wrong? Deborah? No, sorry. Deborah is better at it. Interesting. So I think... Right, so I'm currently doing nothing. Is that me? I think it is, isn't it? This is... Oh, that's the artist. So, if we do marketing and just do a tiny campaign, let's do that. Will she take care of that? What happens? Talking to press. See, them two are working away, and I'm assuming they're doing the coding. The 2D part seems to be done. Oh, there's so many questions with this game. It is getting really dirty. In fact, let's get a cleaner in. Let's get the place cleaned up. So she literally isn't doing anything. I'm not even sure if this is doing anything at all either. Could be completely wrong. This is going to take some time though, that's for sure. I definitely need to start making some teams up for various things, so marketing and maybe a few more designers and things like that. And maybe if I look for some younger people and I can train them in specific things, because I need to decide what I'm going to go for. Am I going to make an operating system? Or am I going to make a game or a game engine? You want a pay rise? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We might get to the point soon where we're actually doing more contract work, but whatever, as long as it works. This is taking forever. See, if I had a separate team, I could probably have them working on something completely different. Lots and lots and lots of questions. Although somebody said to me the other day, with regards to obviously doing videos, so obviously I have to talk while playing the game constantly. So not only am I thinking about what I'm doing, I'm also thinking about what I'm saying at the same time, and it does make it somewhat difficult. I think if my brain was completely focused on what was going on here, I'd probably figure things out a lot quicker, but that unfortunately isn't the case. So this is where I need your help. So I'd appreciate any comments. I think I need to expand a little bit and make some separate teams. Money's dropping, mainly because we had a bit of a dodgy piece of software that we didn't market very well, but I think if we had an actual marketing team, that might have helped. But I don't know if you should just do some contract work for a while and then develop something. The other thing is as well, I'd really like your input on names for some different pieces of software, because I'm usually quite good with whimsical names, but really my brain just isn't working for some reason. Anyway, on that note, until next time, as always, take care.